Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the NASCAR 2005 Chase for the Cup Career Mode Series, where we are going back to Old Spice in the Modifieds. Let's see how it goes. Lord knows, it is my best track. It is my favorite track. AI are horrible at it, however, so it's very difficult to say. We do need a win. We need to get a lot of wins, actually. We are quite a bit behind where we should be from missing that first race. So we're going to quickly get a qualifying session down and see how we do. Hopefully we do decent. We'll see how it goes, but I hope it goes well. My dog is right here in my corner, saying hello to me. He wants to play, and I don't. Alright, qualifying begins. We're going to do one lap and go with it. Unless I do bad, then we'll go two. Alright. Slice down here, as we always have. I don't know how long it's been for you guys since I've been at Old Spice, but I was at Old Spice when I started my day out today. So, I've raced at this track a few times today. Still rolling. Just gotta get to the start-finish line here. We can get our race underway. And hopefully do a really good job. I intentionally rev it up really high there before shifting it. I know I'm hitting the rev limiter. I'm very well aware of it. But it's good for the car as far as grip goes. It just, I don't know, helps me rotate it better. See, there I didn't need it, so I shifted before the rev limiter. But that's the reason I do that, is to try to keep the car rotating. Because it's, I don't know, all the cars in this game are tight. I don't like tight. Tight sucks. I hope that's enough for the pole. It is. So we'll call it good right there. My dog is barking at me. Come here. Say hello to the camera. There's my dog. He is right here. You guys can probably see his ears. He's right there saying hello. He's a good boy. He is very good, but he's just very mad at me for playing this game. No barking. So let's get going here. Let's run our race at the Old Spice Road Course, the fantasy track that it is. Green flag is out. 25 laps? Is the races longer this season? I don't recall this being 25 laps last time I did it. Alright. Really good lead. Wow, this car must be really good compared to the other one for road courses. We could even lap the trip. If I'm pulling a second away every lap, and that's just from second place. Third place is already 5 seconds behind me. Wicked good. Hi, buddy. My dog is still barking at me. I am sorry, guys. It happens. I keep him with me at all times, so. I didn't know I went to second gear. I thought I was in fourth, so I thought I'd go down to second, but I guess I clicked it one too many times. They see me rolling, they hating. Copy strike coming my way to keep me from getting monetized. No, I'll never get monetized. I got one copyright strike from posting a NASCAR crash video years ago when my channel actually met all the requirements, and that was why I quit YouTube. As I didn't get monetized over it, and then they shadow banned my channel. So I basically was like, well, fuck this. I mean, I do enjoy doing it, but I was kind of doing it in hopes of making a few bucks on the side as well. We are dominant today, guys. Look at this. 3 laps in, 3-second lead. If we keep it up like this, this is going to be an incredible race. We're going to grab those 10 bonus points for leading every lap, among more. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be really good for us. $430 points, so we should get, I don't know, 2,500 or so this race, I guess. I love that turn. It's so much fun. My dog definitely wants to play with me. Give me 20 minutes, buddy, and we'll be done with this race. This is going to be a long one, though, for sure. Or at least 18 minutes or so. I think this episode will be long. Although we did qualifying, too, so it probably is a 20-minute episode. Saved it. Wow, that was a new best lap. How about that? Best lap of the race or best lap ever is my question. Oh, an accident. I went to scratch my head and I paid the price for it. Not concerned. We'll make up for it. Small mistake. We literally have such a huge lead. We're only 5 laps in. Yeah, it sucks. We have to get all the way to lap 13 for us to be halfway through here. I swear this is usually an 18-lap race. I'll have to go back and review the footage of the last Old Spice race, but I think it's typically a 18-lap race, so we're doing an extra 7 laps this time. Why do I always get itchy right here at the worst spot to get itchy? Ah! Stop barking at me. Go lay down. Come on. My dog is very upset. He's like, what the fuck? I took him outside before I started this video in hopes that he'd be content, but no. Probably wants to lay in bed and watch a movie with me or something. Every time I say bed, he's like, ooh. Alrighty. Up to a 7-second lead here. Well, not really, but we will be up to a 7-second lead. Here we go. Oh, I didn't know I was in 2nd gear. The car kind of broke. I swear the button mappings are a little bit inaccurate sometimes because I was nowhere near clicking 2nd gear. Yet I did. But that's the good thing of building up a big lead like that, was we were able to make that mistake and get the car back going. And not hit anything, which is really beneficial. If you're gonna crash, don't crash into anything. Almost at the halfway point here at the Old Spice Raceway in the NASCAR Featherweight Series and NASCAR 2005 Chase for the Cup. Going through the fun part of the track, the S-turns. As I crash again. Okay, the car is fucked up from that spin. Because now it is plowing tight. But I am not afraid. We will be okay. If I could just build up a 2-second lead again, though, that would be great. Because that would buy me the time I need to hit everything in my way. Are you chewing my shoelace that you chewed off my shoe there? Drop it. Don't be chewing that. I chewed my shoelace off my shoe a few weeks ago. Are you guys I was about to say if you guys are excited for the Daytona 500, because the Daytona 500 hasn't happened yet as at the time of recording this episode. It's still a couple days away. I'll probably be making an episode about the Daytona 500 at some point. I might hop on like the Technics NASCAR 15 and do a Daytona race for shits and giggles, but we'll see. Because I know it's impossible to really do it on NASCAR Ignition. I could technically do it on the Switch, but yeah. We've gotten our lead back now. So in other words, if I hadn't messed up, we'd be up to a 10-second lead right now, which is pretty damn good. Just basically from the steering, from the finish line all the way to right here. Ten laps in here at Old Spice, up to 1,300 skill points, which is very good. Approaching 1,400. This road course is so much fun, but I've been racing so much today, my hands are getting crampy. To answer the question from the video, in case no one ever actually commented it, 2 days. I have spent 2 days recording all these videos. Basically, I've been treating it like a full-time job and recording these 8 hours a day. Mostly because it'll give me time when I am working full-time to be ahead on videos. And maybe I want to upload 300 videos this year. I don't know. If I record freaking 50 of these, it makes it a lot easier to upload them because it's 2 months of videos. I can stick to a time frame of when I upload and all that. It should be awesome. I will say, episodes will get delayed if I'm going to upload a different video. Like, if I want to upload a motorsports game video, I'll probably just delay an episode of this by a day. To buy myself a gap down the road to have him to, you know, make a mistake. Because eventually, I mean, I will fall behind. But that's why I'm making myself so many episodes. This being like the 18th and 19th episode, I have 19 days of work cut out, already made for me, which makes this a lot easier to do. And I always was kind of saying to myself, if I came back to YouTube, I want to do 1 year full time and see how it goes for me. And that's basically what we're on. I mean, I did a year full time on Facebook, but that was after my YouTube monetization crisis, and I'm past that now. So this is kind of an opportunity for me to, a little bit loose, opportunity for me to redeem that situation and maybe get it going again. I mean, I like doing my racing stuff, and you know, to get enough fan base, I do sometimes like to showcase certain aspects of my life, and I think that's a cool thing to do. We are at the halfway point here in the race, going on a little past halfway. The dog is back barking at me, so you know we've been racing a little bit. If it wasn't for that incident, we'd be up to a 14-second lead right now. With 7 seconds, we should be all the way down the front stretch before they even get to the start-finish line, basically. Alright. I don't know what my dog wants, man. All I can think is he wants me to play catch with him. Hi, buddy. We are dominating this race, though, for all intents and purposes. We have led every single lap. Hell, that'll be... in 3 races so far, I will have led 66% of the laps, basically. I will have run 66% of the races. Might as well turn this off. It's fun to turn off the HUD every once in a while. It is the select button on the PlayStation remote and the select button on my Xbox controller. Ten laps to go, everybody. We're almost there. We are getting there. I'll be done with this race shortly. Stop it. No barking. My dog is very upset right now. You want to get yelled at? No barking. He's just being a brat, too. I've already taken him out, fed him, played with him. He's just being a brat. He's jealous that I'm talking to you guys and not him. Enough. If you make me lose this race, you're sleeping out in the living room alone. Alright. We got 9 laps to go here. 8.5 second lead as we come back to the screen where we can see everything. The dog is throwing everything he can at me to get me to listen, which is starting to annoy me. Alright, I'm going to yell at him real quick. If I can. Can I mute my microphone? Can I not mute my microphone? How do I mute my thing? I am back. Huskies take a stern voice. I didn't feel like yelling into the microphone. He is now not barking at me, which is very good. But he wants to get pet, which I will give him. Hello, puppy. Oh god, he's made me crash. Good boy. Huskies are very social and vocal, I should say. They're very social, but they're very vocal as well. So it's very difficult to get them to not bark at you when they want something. He wants something and he's going to bark at me till he gets it. And I'm pretty sure it's to play catch again. Oh no, I'm crashing. I saved it. If I hadn't wrecked, we'd be up to a 17-second lead right now. What a dominant performance here. I didn't wreck. If I didn't get loose and spin out, I kept it off the wall, so there was no wreck involved. Alright. See if we can get this lead up to 10 seconds, or if we're just going to slowly start to lose it, because I've been running it really hard. They might be catching up finally, but I'm not really concerned about it. Perfect through that turn. Put on a clinic this race is all I can say. Even with me shifting like a potato right now. I think we'll definitely breach the 3,000 mark on those skill points, which is awesome. I wish they gave me like 100 skill points for not hitting anything when I spun out earlier. That was some skill. Ironically, I'm probably using the most skill when I'm losing the races. Like when my car is horrible and it just can't work, like at Red Ball. That is when I am working my hardest to win the race. Although road course racing is a lot of skill and I love it. Hi, buddy. Hello. Good boy.
Wow, big wreck. You okay?
I was considered a big wreck. I mean, I just kind of skimmed the wall. I got rear-ended in a video that ended up not getting uploaded. And I literally got launched and did like a somersault. And he did not say, wow, big hit, you okay? He's like, take it easy out there. I'm like, this got rear-ended, dude. Look at that 12-second lead here with 4 laps to go this time by. Up over 3,000 now. I'm assuming we'll hit around 3,500 skill points. This would be over a 20-second lead right now if I had not spun out. Which would just look cool on the map. Because I'd basically be to the start-finish line right now. Four laps to go. 3 laps to go. 3 laps to go, my bad. Right now I should be able to get almost through the S-turn, or maybe through the S-turn before they get to the start-finish line. Yeah, or through the S-turn. As they get to the start-finish line. It's so much fun running this thing like this, though. So this track is a lot of fun. It's just not a lot of fun around the AI. But like online, 10 years ago, this was actually pretty fun. 15 years ago, I don't remember. A while ago. Not recently. This game is almost 20 years old now, which is crazy to think of. 2 laps to go as I punt myself into the wall. Just trying to put down really fast lap times. That lap was only 3/10 off of my best lap all race, so while the car has slowed down, I am just getting this track down like a science. We have not lost racing at this track since I started the series. This track has always been a sure win for us. That and the Milwaukee Mile, I believe, as well. And we're getting ready here to take the white flag. And unless something catastrophic happens to our car, we should be taking our second win so far in the 3-race season. I would wish that it put us in the lead, but we got a lot to go because we missed that first race. White flag in the air from Old Spice in the NASCAR 2005 Chase for the Cup Series Featherlight Modifieds. Trying to say too much information at once. It's been a good race, put on a clinic, but would have been a 20-second lead. Overall, this race, if you remove crashes, or if you remove the spinning out, we will finish this race over 20 seconds faster than the second place car. Meaning we were running nearly a second faster every lap than the next best driver, which is the definition of putting on a clinic. And coming out of the final turn, we will win at Old Spice for our second win of the season. Excellent. The best place to do a burnout at this track is right over here. If it'll let us do it. It never really does. Yeah, it's kind of letting us do one. That'll do it. Still have the same rivals, but we're not messing with them. And I feel like that ought to count for something, personally. But anyways, guys, thank you very much for joining. If you did enjoy this episode, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, click that notification bell so you know every single time I upload. And I'll see you guys in the next episode, which I believe will be episode 20. See you guys then.